Hey, what's up guys? Not too long ago, my cycling pepper spray, something that I keep on my bike when I go on my bike rides commuting to and from work, kind of hit an expired date. And what that means is that the propellant and some other stuff in it have expired, meaning they're not as good as the manufacturer recommends. So I started looking for a new model, and one of the items that I was looking at was this MACE pepper gun. This is basically what you get in the kit. I left the packaging alone because it's real no-frills packaging. It's not a big deal. And I've actually been carrying this on my bike rides. And so far, I like it. I think it's a pretty cool little piece of kit. You get about 7 shots per the pepper container, which is the red OC container. And it comes with an inert spray that you can use. Kind of a cool thing is, if you've ever bought pepper spray before, it's usually one self-contained unit, and you buy the pepper unit. And then you can also buy an inert unit to practice with, and you really should do that. And at the end of the day, once you total everything up, you're close to $30 in some cases for the better, well-known units. Well, the MACE pepper gun is anywhere from like $35 to about $40, and it has exchangeable units, including this inert canister that comes in the kit. This is empty right now, and you kind of notice it reminds you like of an M79 grenade launcher. It has a trigger, and when you pull the trigger, this little LED light shines. Now, it's kind of, I'd say it's a novelty more than anything because it's actually not that great. It's just one single LED bulb, and if you want to deactivate it, in case that's something that worries you, you just take a coin or something, and you can screw out the battery, and then you're good to go. Operation couldn't be simpler. You just take it off of safe, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. It's just a plunger, and I believe I can open the action here and show you. It's just a plunger that pushes forward when you pull the trigger. And what that does is it pushes the base of the can into the firing chamber, like so, like that, and basically squirts out through the little nozzle opening. So what it looks like to load, and I will be using the inert canisters for this. Take the inert canister. The nozzle has a pre-set up dome that fits. So yeah, all you need to do is slide forward the release. The barrel tips up, I guess if you can call it a barrel. Slide the cartridge in, lock it into place, remain on safe. You can still operate the light when it's on safe, so that's an interesting feature. Like I said, don't really count on the light because it's not very bright. For a size comparison, I thought I would bring out my Smith & Wesson 642 here and just lay them side by side so you can see a comparison. Now the weight difference, the pepper gun is much lighter than the 640, but not by a whole lot. You'd be surprised. They're pretty close in weight and size. And then if you overlay it, the goal, as MACE had said, was that they kind of wanted it to seem similar in design and operation with a revolver. And I think they did that pretty well here. So some of you may be into that, some of you might not. But that's how that works. So I'm going to take this outside because really there's not a lot you can say other than let's shoot the thing and see how it works. So I'm going to set up 3 targets and shoot at them and see how we do. I'm going to go from 20 feet and 10 feet to show certain regular engagements, right? 20 feet being a very important one because that's how fast people can generally cross that in less than a couple seconds. So anyway, let's see what it looks like. Hey, what's up guys? Okay, so I have 3 gentlemen standing here in front of me. I mapped out 20 feet away, and the MACE pepper gun says that it can go up to 25 feet, which just seems extreme. This seems really far away for a pepper blast, and I'm assuming I'm going to have to do quite a bit of hold up to be able to reach them. So just assume the scenario is I have 3 clone time travelers from the 1920s hell-bent on my destruction, and so here we go. I'm going to start with the left one. That's pretty easy, actually. This gun is aiming to the left a little bit. But yeah, I'm hitting them fairly straightforward. And that's it. I'm out. So, I liberally applied a dosage to all of them. And I didn't have that much hold up, so I'm pretty happy about that. I have another inert cartridge that I'm going to use right now. I'm going to move up to 10 feet and see. Okay, I've moved up a little bit. I'm actually going to stand up at 10 feet, which is a little bit closer than the camera is right now. 10 feet, after shooting this at 20 feet, I'm actually fully confident this is going to be real quick. So, real quick, real accurate. Alright, fire. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to save the rest of these, and I'm actually going to have my wife shoot the rest of these at about 10 feet when she gets home. Let's see how she does. Okay, so now I got my wife here, and she's going to try and shoot, so go ahead, give it a shot. Pull it hard.
I am pulling it hard. Oh!
Get the left. Pretty easy? What do you think?
Yeah.
Shoot all of it. Go ahead. So what do you think?
It's
pretty easy?
Good. It's like one of those water gun things at the carnival.
That you like so much?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's that. I think this is pretty cool. Let's go back to the table. So there you have it. That's kind of a real simple video on the MACE pepper gun. I really don't like it. I've shot pepper spray before. The one that my Cold Steel is more of a stream, like a gel stream. This is more of a spray, but it's not a very wide cone. It's kind of like my wife said, one of those squirt guns you get at the carnival game, you know, where you blow up the balloon and it pops. It's not as strong a stream as that, but it's pretty close to the same thing. Pointing, it's really easy. It's a real natural point and shoot. You saw her. That was the first time she pulled the trigger on it, and she was right on target at 10 feet, no problem. And a target that's roughly the equivalent of a human male.